Hey guys, Verlis here, and I just made something awesome and I believe useful. It's a vanilla lava tank that looks pretty streamlined and pretty awesome. So the problem is, I'm not that great with tutorials, so I'm going to do my best in explaining how I made this and how you can make one for yourself. So first, a demonstration of how it works. You load some lava in there, press the button, lava goes away. You load some lava in there, press the button, lava goes away. And you can keep doing this with however many buckets you want. So far, I think the storage capacity I have set right now is like 80 buckets or something ridiculous. So you won't be able to drain that out. Let's take a look in here. Let's empty this out. I also have it set up to where you press a button. It does take a little bit of time to call the lava back, so just bear with me, and then you get the lava, and you get your bucket. So the idea is you could press this button, wait for the lava to come back up, and then by the time it does, your bucket is right there. So then you can grab your bucket, grab your lava, and you're good to go. Now, time for the part I've been dreading is showing you guys how to do it for yourselves. So, first things first. I had just pretty much like encased this to make it look all fancy and whatnot. Alright, so this button here is attached to this redstone torch. The redstone torch is going to power this little circuit here. What this circuit does is it's 2 repeaters on max setting, 1 on minimum setting, and it allows this redstone hopper to only be powered for 1 tick. And then, so when you press the button, it sets this off, which turns this off at just 1 tick by the time like the whole cycle goes through. And yeah, so that's how that works. Let me get over here. And also what it does is it's pretty much activating the dispenser at the same time. So when you press the button, it activates the torch, which activates this repeater system. So then it sucks up the little lava bucket. So what was really tricky about this is timing it to where this would activate at the same time that this hopper was going like 1 tick before it would drop 1 item through. So let's see if I can do a really good job at explaining this. So yeah, all you want to do is do a 2x2 of redstone right here directly under the torch with a repeater facing the block. Then opposite of that block, you just want another repeater going directly to your dispenser, and then you want a charged redstone circuit going to the hopper. Hopefully I can just kind of let you look at this for a bit, and that'll give you an idea on how to do it. It can probably be made much more compact, but so far this is what I have it. So these 2 repeaters offset the 2 repeaters over there, and that's about it for that. So other than that, we already have like a loaded hopper. It does take a couple little extra things, so when you do build this, you have to have 4 other items and then a lava bucket. I'm not sure if this is 100% needed, but it makes the system like it's kind of like a mini failsafe to where the lava bucket will drop and the lava bucket will come in, and it's not too bad. So other than that, you want to load the dispenser with buckets. You can't have a bucket in 1 slot, the first slot. That way the lava bucket comes in and drops down immediately. But I'm pretty sure the rest of this can be fine with just as many buckets as you need. Then it all drops into a chest and hoppers, and this is the storage system. So pretty much what I just described is how the first button works. The first button, if we can, let's get rid of this down here so we can see what's going on a little better. Press that. Turns on the system, and oh, I just kind of messed it up because if it doesn't have lava in it, then the system's going to run and it's going to cause this bucket down here to not have lava in it anymore. So this will mess up your system pretty hard. So make sure there's always lava. You can't dry run the system or it really messes up. So I guess that was a good little thing, but as you can see, that turned on, which powered the dispenser to suck it in. And by that time, the hopper was on its 1 item cycle. So that's the first half of this. The second half is over here. When you press this button, a lot of things happen. So this one's probably going to be a lot trickier to show, but when you press this button, it goes through another NOT gate, because I just kind of like using NOT gates with the buttons. It makes it a lot simpler. So this turns off the redstone and then turns on this repeater system. The reason why this repeater system is here is because it makes a dropper almost elevator. So when this one hits, it'll fire off the dropper into the hopper, and then the hopper will take time to move it to the next dropper. So that's why you have all these repeaters. You need to pretty much add 2 or 3 of an extra tick of repeaters to make it go up one stage in the sequence. So if we press the button, let's get in a good angle for this. So we press the button, that one goes, and that one goes, that one goes, and then that one goes. And it all runs in really good tandem. So if we just focus on that, this is also something that can probably be done a lot more compact, but it was one of the more hassle-free, quickie ways I came up with this. So the idea behind it is, yeah, you can pretty much just have it to where as long as the next system has a lot of repeaters to where it'll just go a lot faster, or a lot slower. So this one hits it, it'll go up, this one hits it, it goes up, this one hits it, and so on. So you just have to kind of find out how you can make it to where get to a long enough timer to where that happens. After that, the final dropper pushes it into the hoppers, and then the lava bucket is ready to be dispensed. Another thing you have to do is you do have to preload one lava bucket into the system, kind of like how you have to preload a lava bucket in that hopper. That way, it'll just kind of queue up the next lava bucket and makes it a lot faster. So what I ended up doing to make the hopper system work again is the dispenser is getting hit with redstone at the same time that this is dropping the item. So you're going to have an empty bucket that moves across, which you will have to load in here. So it takes the empty bucket, throws out the lava, and then the empty bucket finds its way to your chest. How I ended up setting that off is I have a torch preventing this from draining any items, therefore your lava is not expelled. And the second it goes through this, it sets off 2 systems. So when this repeater hits the dispenser, it also triggers this on a maximum tick setting to where by the time it hits the redstone circuit here, so these are going off at the same time and then it's dropping just one item. The item that you're going to be dispensing. So hopefully that works out pretty well. And again, I'm just going to kind of show you guys how I set it up. There's 1 repeater, then 4 for the next one, then even more for the next one. That looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this one has all 8 all lined up. So this is the way mine is timed. You can probably find maybe a slightly better way of doing it if you're really good with redstone, but this is the way I found out that works without too much hassle. After that, you just want to have your little clock system, so this is going to fire and turn off the hopper for just the right amount of time as the dispenser is dispensing. And that's all I've got for this. So let's go and use this one more time and kind of watch everything happen. So if we take a bucket of lava, you can put it in, press the button, everything fires off, this goes on its own little circuit, and now the lava bucket has been stored somewhere in one of these mini hoppers or the dropper itself. So then after that, we want to press this button. Also make sure that, for proof of concept, bucket over here. We press this, all these fire off. When this one hits right over there, the dispenser goes off, the hopper goes on one tick, and then you have your lava, you have your bucket, so you can pick up your bucket, pick up your lava. And that's how I made my lava storage chest for about really as many lava buckets as you want it to be, but so far this holds about 80, probably a lot more, just between all the hoppers, the first dropper, and the double chest. So I hope you guys find this useful. It's like a vanilla lava tank. If you want mass lava storage, this is the system I developed, and I haven't really seen anything else like it. So hopefully if you really like this video, rate, comment, subscribe, join the Wolf Pack, and most importantly, just have a nice day.